I would say with full certainty that I think the dairy, and I've said this before in videos before, dairy industry is worse than the meat industry. The dairy industry is worse than the meat industry. And someone, I was watching this thing and someone made this fact, this point, and I thought it was a really good point, that you know how Indians normally don't eat beef? It's because, we have a certain respect for cows, and it's just against our culture, as Hindus' culture, to not eat beef, as a sign of respect to cows. We don't want to kill cows. And people who eat beef are looked, down upon. Not just looked down upon, but like it's, you know how it is in India. Like people, like the whole beef ban and all of that, the political dynamics. In a year period, 1 year, if there was someone else who ate beef for an entire year, sitting next to you, just beef, that was like his main source of meat, beef, and you're a vegetarian, you drink milk. In a year's time, it was you versus him, you would have killed more cows to drink the milk that you drank than he would have killed cows to eat the meat that he ate. The reason being is, in the dairy industry, as soon as the cows' lives, like the mothers' lives are very short, because as soon as they can't get pregnant anymore, they're killed for meat. As soon as they have a baby boy, they give birth to a baby boy, killed for meat, because they're useless in the dairy industry. If you can't give milk, kill it straight away for meat. Because letting it grow is against, they're losing money, giving it resources, letting it feed, because it's easier, like most of the meat that you buy, young cows. They're not old cows, they're like killed as soon as they're born. Baby cows. That's where most of the meat comes from. But yeah, because baby cows are killed, mothers, as soon as they can't produce milk anymore, they're shot and killed for meat. Dairy industry and the meat industry work hand in hand with each other. And that's why I say that the dairy industry is worse than the meat industry, because people who drink just milk kill more cows in the process of making that milk. And I feel like a lot of people, I used to do this. I used to hear this. I used to know about this before I was a vegan. And I used to be like, it is what it is. Like there has to be torture in the world. There has to be, but I was too in my ways. I was like, I like cheese too much. Like what's gonna happen if I give up? Someone else will just eat it for me, and it's not gonna make any difference. If I don't buy that cheese, someone else will buy it. And if I don't buy that milk, someone else will buy it. Even if it's at home, if I don't eat it, then it will just go to waste. Might as well just finish it off. That's when I realized the power of, especially now, 4 years into it, it's so like the dairy industry and the meat industry function the way it does because of demand. We're paying for it to happen. And that when I found out that every time I paid for meat, every time I paid for dairy, milk, I was paying for that to happen. And you know what? Like the documentary that made me vegan, I couldn't even watch it. I watched a few minutes of it and I couldn't finish it. Right? That's how fucked it was. And if I couldn't even watch it, then why would I pay for it to happen?
That's for sure.
So that's where the main ethical and moral reason comes from.
Right.